Yo, what's good? How's it going? Look, I'm glad you're here. My name is Albert Williams III, and welcome back to the Uncommon Legend YouTube channel.
Yo, all right, so we're back, and today getting a retwist. Today's Monday, and I took today off, so I could come and do this and not have to run back and forth to the office or meet with students and stuff. And if you don't know, this is yours truly, Albert Williams III, and this is the Uncommon Legend vlog. So, today, I'm just kind of taking a day off and chilling. We had a really big week last week. It was crazy. We got to go on a retreat. It was like leadership based, and it was really good leadership, but also like bringing in students that aren't necessarily on leadership, just giving them an opportunity to, continue to be in community without the demands of leadership, but also encouraging them that like you too are a leader and like you have a place here. Because a lot of times you could be in an organization and like, well, I'm not the leader, and especially in a campus ministry, it's like, well, I'm not a leader, so I shouldn't be here. And my whole goal is that everyone feels like they have a place, right? We don't do life alone. That's like the motto that I live by, not just in ministry, but also in life. That's kind of why I started this podcast. You don't do life alone. So I really wanted to encourage that, but did that, had a whole full weekend. It was Friday to basically Sunday. We went to church with those that wanted to go to church that morning. And so today I am taking a day off because I worked all last week. So if I didn't, I wouldn't have a day off. So I didn't get a normal weekend. So I have to basically count my days that way. And this week is also going to be crazy because with that, it's also move-in week on Friday. And man, moving freshmen in is always crazy. It's nuts that 20 however many thousand students come in 1 week. So last week it was sororities and fraternities moved in, and they were having rush week, which that's a whole thing. But then also this week it is apartment move-in day, today and tomorrow basically, and then Friday it's the big haul where all the freshmen move in. And I haven't looked at the numbers for this year, but I can assume it's probably, comparable to the past few years where it's basically the largest class. They're like, oh yeah, this is our biggest class ever. And you're like, it's been the biggest class ever since 2020. You're growing. You're always going to be the biggest class. So that being said, super excited to, get today to just breathe. So I'm getting my hair retwisted. As you can see, it is about that time. I actually have come to enjoy the down look. My wife loves it a lot. She loves the natural dreadlock look. She thinks it's really cute. And, you know, at first it was like, I grew my hair out years ago, if you don't know. I grew my hair out years ago, and I never really got to like the locking point. So I never really was comfortable with like locking my hair. And so now, since my hair is locking, it's like, okay, like I'm actually a lot more comfortable with this, because my main thing is like cleanliness, and like if I can't be clean, I'm just not comfortable. But, you know, if you don't know, like you can't wash your locks like every day, because that damages your hair severely. So I'm super excited to be here today. I'll get a wash, I'll get a retwist, get a nice protective style in, and I'll be super excited for it. So I look forward to showing you all the results. Oh, well, yours truly is back, and as you can see, hair done and fully done. Now I am back editing this week's episode. Super excited for it, and it should basically already be out by now, so you should definitely check it out. It's my episode with Alyssa Newman, and I'm super excited for it. And just some backstory, if you haven't seen it already, just, you know, really just talking about like teaching and faith and fitness and all of these different things, and how ultimately it comes together in this, you know, pursuit of purpose, and like teaching with purpose, on purpose, like all these different things, right? And I thought it was super important, and I thought it was something like really good to unpack, because I think Alyssa has a huge story, and I hope you check it out. But now I'm home doing this, and yeah, it's been a long day. It's been a good day, but it's been a long day. I've done a lot. I've been not only doing this, but I literally put out like 2 reels today, which is like crazy. Like recorded it, edited it, sent it out, boom, done. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. And then like getting back into like my photography grind too, just taking photos, and they were like self-portraits. So, you know, just really like being comfortable with me being in front of the camera again, and just kind of looking at my angles, so that like as time progresses and, you know, I do get back into like more gigs here in the future, which I'm hoping to do more here in the fall, but like really just learning angles, learning lighting and all these different things, and how to use natural light too, because that's super important. And, you know, and honestly, using this lens is super important for me, because this is my 28x70, which is probably a bread and butter of a photographer. 28x70. I can't word. Probably because I'm like overstimulated and I need to like let my brain breathe, but I'm gonna not like these last few things and call it a day. But with that being said, we'll move on to the next one. All right, so today is Tuesday, and got a little stuck in my little seatbelt here. And yeah, so today is Tuesday, and I am leaving the coffee shop. Just got done my workout earlier this morning, and pretty good workout, pretty solid. One whole hour, and I did a lot. I did, you know, some Stairmaster. It was terrible, but I did it. We got it done. But did some Stairmaster for like 30 minutes, did a whole leg workout afterwards. So a whole hour, and like stopped right before the point of like the leg shakes, where, you know, you're like, your legs are going to be inoperable for the rest of the day. Because I have more things to do, I can't do that. So made sure that I stopped before that. But anyway, got some coffee, went and got Kat some coffee from Cool Beans. This is her favorite spot, so about to go drop that off to her now. So we have arrived at Kat's shop. Time to go bring her some coffee. Let's see how she responds. She's so weird when I bring the camera around, but I'm trying to be like more active with vlogging and all the stuff. So we'll see. For the vlog.
Oh, it's a video.
It was a video. You should redo that for her.
Rip.
Thanks, I appreciate you.
I said say hey for the vlog.
Homeboys turn it into an
You're a professional vlogger.
Well, something like that. It's the YouTube.
Love the
This
hair.
man stood in his kitchen, in our kitchen, and like in his kitchen, in our kitchen, with the camera out, so that when I walked in, he could get my reaction of his hair.
I saw it.
I didn't even realize you posted it.
It was adorable.
No. Now I need to go back and watch that.
Now, I personally feel betrayed by my own wife.
Give him a straw.
Oh,
Man, I wish I would have some coffee.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I thought he would have been.
all right. So, I felt bad that I got Kat some coffee, and I did not get my assistant anything because normally, like, if I come in late, like, I'll just like bring something in. So now we go do that. So this is Three Tree. This is the other coffee shop here in town, and I've low-key been cheating on them, but that's besides the point. All right, so bag secured because Catherine, my assistant, is a matcha person, unlike the rest of us caffeine junkies that like to, you know, drink drinks with like extra shots of espresso because, yeah, caffeine's an addiction, and here's what it is. Anyway, going to the office now. So, Kat has us up and driving at 7 o'clock in the morning because we have a doctor's appointment for her. But
Us up and driving.
it's not like I will let you come by yourself. But the doctor's appointment is at like 9 and the visit's like 3 hours away. So it be like that sometimes. Oh, there's the alarm.
Live with a nickname you hate. Learn your parents are not your parents.
And we're guessing your mama.
So we're guessing
Emotional damage. So it is Friday. I haven't been saying any of the days. I don't know. We'll see once I edit this and you'll see then. But it's Friday and I'm here in Statesboro. And today I got up a little bit earlier than normal. Well, I got up at the same time, but I'm out earlier than normal. And today I'm just going to get some work done this morning because I've got to move college students in later on today for move-in week. But yeah, in my favorite coffee shop here in town.
She's doing all the work. I know. Okay, good. She's being hard-headed. Use your head, yes. You got your muscle back. You've got 6 chairs. Chairs love you? Chairs love you?
All right, so it's Saturday, it's final day of the week, at least from the time that I started this timeline to where we are. And now is the final day of it. And yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a long week. So much has happened. But ultimately, I think the biggest thing for me that as I've been vlogging and documenting and doing all the things, just learning to take stuff in. I think a lot of times I am a little ready to just move on to the next thing, like especially when I'm excited about something, like, oh my gosh, I'm just ready for it to be here, right? Like if it's Friday and I'm excited about Saturday, I'm like, man, I'm just ready for Saturday, right? And I think the big thing for me is just be still, right? Or at least not rush. And just being present is super good for me. And throughout this week, I've had a lot of really good wins, but I've also had a lot of really big things that are scary and are difficult. All in all, I think the biggest thing for me is that I'm just ready for whatever life throws and just trying to be present and not trying to rush it, not trying to run away from hard things, right? Because a lot of times life can be stressful. But I think for me that I've been super blessed, and ultimately I hope that you've been blessed just by the content that I make, and I hope that I continue to bless you in the content I make. Just being real, being authentic. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, I'm no expert, right? I'm no VFX, like expert, those people that make movies, all those things. Like, I'm not a, expert photographer. I'm not an expert videographer, but like, I'm very much real and I'm authentic. And I think that's just the biggest thing in a world full of, fake and like non-great things, right? I think my biggest thing is that I just want to be authentic. And with that, I hope you enjoyed it. And when in doubt, check out the former episodes. So be good, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease.